Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Seasons 19 news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of Sister Wives are aware that Meri Brown and Kody Brown have been having marital problems for a while, but they are also starting to see a different side of Meri. Meri responds to Kody's hurtful remark with a full-fledged smackdown. Unquestionably, Kody Brown isn't in a position to show kindness to Cristin, Janelle, and Meri Brown, his ex-wives. In addition, he is still figuring out how to handle Robin Brown, the only wife he still has. But Kody says exactly what he wants to say in Season 19 Episode 2. He claims, "I didn't know who she was," while talking about his marriage to Meri going south. "She was much different once we were married." He continues, "There was some baggage that I was unaware of. I initially believed that I could put up with it." He also provides an instance of Meri yelling at him over gum. "Here, baby, want some gum?" he asks. He then adopts the persona of Meri and bites back, saying, "You know I don't like spearmint gum." He also states, "I can't live in a world where she is constantly angry at me," in the confessional. However, he also claims that as time passed, things got worse and worse in their relationship. Meri, though, is sick of sitting around hearing Kody talk about their marriage. She gave a smackdown in return. Following Kody Brown's offensive remark about her on Instagram, Meri Brown takes a hard stance against him. "Don't you know I don't like spearmint?" Smirking face woman shrugging #worth yup, the caption reads. She continues by including a video of herself chewing her spearmint extra gum. Fans can hear the cellophane wrapping crackling as she grabs it off the counter and tosses it in the trash without saying anything. With a defiant thud, she makes a bold statement about herself and the trash can opens slowly. Fans understand Meri's behaviors even though Zona, her dog, is confused by them. Anyone who had watched Kody trash her name could tell she was over his being extra because of the way their relationship ended. Meri also promotes Worthy Up, her new company that focuses on getting go of things and people who don't serve you anymore. After Meri Brown added her answer to Kody's allegations regarding her and their marriage, people submitted several comments. Someone remarks, half-jokingly, "The sacrifices he made to buy you gum. Wasted." Face with tears of joy. "This is excellent. To be serious, you kind of should know what your partner likes and dislikes after 30 years of dating. It demonstrates your concern." What crossed my mind? It wasn't about the gum. It was about being aware of something so fundamental in your spouse. Meri Brown confesses about her gum preferences. While some people understood Meri Brown's joke, others are aware that Kody Brown disregarded her demands for an excessive amount of time. Yeah, the Meri that we have all been waiting for. Clapping hands medium light skin tone, clapping hands medium light skin tone, clapping hands medium light skin tone. He embodies the quintessential narcissist. Half the time I watch his interviews, I wonder, is he serious now? Triangular flag, triangular flag, triangular flag, triangular flag. Someone noticed that Kody had the opportunity to ask a few questions, like, "Now tell us what flavor you like best." Your fans are in need of these answers. Face with tears of joy. Then, Meri shows how incorrect Kody's impression was by saying, "Ha ha ha, I'm not even a gum chewer. Not since my early adolescent years." Alright, that adds to the humor of the situation. I appreciate you sharing that portion as well. Hello, Zona. What do you think of Kody Brown's retort from Meri Brown, in which she threatened to bite his head off over gum? How do you feel about Sister Wives' current season? Please leave a remark below. With Hurricane Helene passed, the cleanup process started. Affected families evaluate the harm done to their lives, homes, and a host of other things. With multiple connections to North Carolina, Janelle Brown recently made the decision to raise awareness of the hurricane relief effort. See what Janelle revealed and how her family managed to get through the storm by reading on. As of September 30th, Hurricane Helene had tragically claimed the lives of at least 128 people across 6 states. Many people have lost their homes, belongings, and more throughout the southern United States and along the eastern coast. In North Carolina, where Maddie Brush and her family reside, there has been extensive destruction. Janelle Brown recently asked her Instagram followers to contribute to the relief effort and has been spending more time outdoors. Thankfully, Janelle appears to be doing well with her family. Although there was a great deal of damage around the state, it doesn't appear that any property held by Brown or Brush was severely damaged. Knowing that her audience is supportive and kind, Janelle asks everyone to provide a hand if they can. The TLC star posted on Instagram, saying, "We are okay in the eastern part of the state, but the western side of NC as well as many other states were hit hard." Check out the @Southern Living Mag profile link to find respectable charities to give to. Sadly, there are a lot of con artists around these days. Fans of Sister Wives won't be shocked that Janelle decided to raise awareness of this problem. She is regarded by everyone as one of the show's most giving and compassionate cast members. With Maddie Brush's recent announcement that she is expecting her 4th child, the family is now even more vulnerable. The Brushes, amazingly, escaped unscathed and are now reuniting as a family. Right now, the family is very involved in a new business that they launched with Janelle. Tata Farms is a flower farm, based on their Instagram feed. The family appears to be settling in and piquing curiosity thus far. Fans are unsure of what to anticipate from the project because there are still a lot of unanswered questions. When you learned that Janelle Brown and her family were safe throughout the disaster, did it ease your mind? Have you made a donation to aid hurricane victims? Post your own ideas in the comments section. The first person to tie the knot with Kody Brown was Meri Brown. Unfortunately, those who watch Sister Wives know that she was the one who, before severing their relationship, clung to hope the longest. They experienced many years of difficulties as a result of the catfish episode, the platonic bond, and other issues over their years of marriage. But Kody is too heartbroken now that Meri is gone. Now that all but Robin have left him, Kody has been searching for reasons to place the blame on his previous spouses. The polygamist is ridiculed for his improper attitude and has failed to atone for his transgressions. Now that the celebrity has made fun of Meri for something so absurd, everyone is furious with him once more. Now what had Kody done? The newest season of Sister Wives has gotten off to a great start. After splitting from Kody, all of the wives, Meri, Janelle, and Cristin, are relearning how to navigate their own lives. Meri was the last to leave, while Cristin was the first. It's ironic that she was the first wife to marry a polygamist. In the latest season, Meri has been quite honest. She was seen fighting back furiously in the teaser, leading some to claim that she was no longer Kody's wife. In fact, in a different scene, the latter claimed that marrying the wrong person was more awful than divorce. This statement infuriated everyone, especially Meri, who had been quite patient with him. The big faux moment that was intended to demonstrate togetherness between Sister Wives actors Kody and Robin Brown has been revealed. Fans are increasingly calling TLC's bluff on Sister Wives, despite rumors that the network writes a lot of its episodes. Kody Brown has previously talked about how Sister Wives would frequently damage the family in order to increase drama for ratings. Following the airing of the most recent Sister Wives episode, viewers are criticizing TLC for allowing Kody and Robin Brown to stage a cohesive family scenario. Similar talks surround TLC's concealment of Logan Brown and Michelle Petty's nuptials in order to control the portrayal of Kody and Robin. One Reddit user highlights the falsity of Kody and Robin Brown's family game night. First, someone asks, "Game night? We can see the sun through the window." That's the only room in the chateau where they can draw a sheet over the blazing daytime sun to make it pretend like it's a game night evening in October, they continue. "Can we also talk about the art here?" they ask. These photographs are stranger than usual. It is daytime, as seen via the window of Kody and Robin Brown. Reddit. "This obviously set up and fake family game night was ridiculous," comments another enthusiast. Since Ari had never experienced anything like this before, she was thrilled. "Kody, we see you." Clown face. "Yes, it did seem a lot like a set." Everyone appeared uneasy. "When I initially saw this picture, I visited Zillow's 3D tour of the house to see what these two were trying to hide under the light. A window. They were making an effort to hide the rolling on the floor laughing for game night. Many thanks." Although I was aware that it was the family room below, I wasn't positive if the shroud was hiding artwork or obstructing the nighttime reflection in the glass. By day, this is even more hilarious. Not to mention picturing how far Robin had to carry that depressing little tray of apples. I'm still curious about the silver metal object. I really missed the sun. I was absorbed in the art. However, several Sister Wives viewers noticed that Ari, the kid of Kody and Robin Brown, is older than they believe is realistic given the 2022 filming schedule. I was only watching this segment to see if Ari was still sucking on a pacifier. Zipper mouth face, quips a viewer at the beginning. However, some viewers pick up on strange aspects that lead them to doubt the chronology. The girl is 8 years old if she is a day. It's obvious that this was shot this year. She turns 9 in January. The entire situation, in my opinion, was set up, just like Aurora's ear-piercing ordeal. In addition, I believe that this scene is a pickup from recently because Ari seems to be speaking much older than he did in the previous season. My hypothesis is that the reason we only saw Sol from behind is because he now has a full beard, which would be a clear giveaway that the filming was done well after the first take. We didn't have to see Sol. Could you hear him speaking? He is not 10 years old. I think this is from June, which is why Kody is suddenly talking about summer. I must admit, I was thinking, wow, that's a big age jump. The age difference between Kody and Robin Brown's children is noticed by more fans. Similarly, some fans find it difficult to accept that the children of Kody and Robin Brown are ready for 2022. This was undoubtedly filmed this summer. Personally, I started to develop quite early. In this clip, Ari appears to be 8 years old rather than 6. Sol has never been very big for his age either. He appears to be about 12 or 13 years old here, suggesting that this occurred this past summer. While doing the interviews afterward is one thing, it seems strange to create entire scenes like this years later in response to fans' protests that Robin and Kody should never allow cameras into their homes. Puddle Monkey made a serious mistake on this one. Is Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, really false when it comes to her divorce from the Kody Brown plot? She and Cristin Brown-Woolley had disagreements about her marriage, and she has been wavering in her decision. The question then becomes, is this real or is it all being staged for television? For additional information, continue reading. Janelle Brown and Kody Brown have not been getting along since 2020. During the pandemic, he asked her to kick their sons, Gabe and Garrison Brown, out of the house. They were unsafe, in Kody's opinion, and they were hurting the family and his ability to rotate spouses securely. They weren't party boys, therefore in Janelle's opinion, that was untrue. While Garrison was a vital employee who only left for work, Gabe Brown was a college student who only saw his girlfriend. Furthermore, Janelle was not going to put a guy before her kids because he was saving for a down payment on a house. They began to come apart when she refused to back down. Janelle stayed devoted to their shared existence while yet standing up for herself and him. He even got into a confrontation with her because she wanted to build on Coyote Pass. Kody eventually stopped making an effort and stopped interacting with their daughter Savannah. After a few weeks, Janelle came to the realization that she didn't need him, which thrilled Cristin Brown-Woolley, who had previously left the marriage. She wanted Janelle to recognize her value and move on, but it was difficult, and she still has some ambiguity. In spite of this, Janelle Brown has made the decision to move on from Kody. She did, however, say she doesn't think getting a divorce is necessary. Furthermore, she has no idea how to obtain one from the church. About this and the fact that she's already divorced, followers created the following Reddit thread. Although she said she didn't know how to get a divorce in their religion, didn't she already marry Meri's brother before getting married to Kody? Presumably she found a means to split from that marriage? Why not use it in this instance? Having stated that, is Janelle Brown averse to getting a divorce, or is there another reason? Commenters offered their opinions and weighed in. I believe she is stating that she has no idea how to divorce because her marriage was never legal and AUB. Perhaps it's for the purpose of the performance, or she believes that enough time has passed for their faith to grant her a pardon. She was only ever spiritually married to Kody, and she doesn't appear to care that much or know how to get a spiritual divorce. The majority of Sister Wives viewers believe Janelle simply doesn't want the release. It was also pointed out by someone that she is simply not making any changes to her marriage. Cristin Brown-Woolley and Meri Brown have both acted. Meri went to obtain a release from their church. Cristin said she did not require the church's release because she was no longer a practicing member of the church. And now she's married again. Robyn Brown is being accused by Sister Wives viewers of manipulating poignant sequences. Some people have started rewatching prior episodes in order to catch any missed moments. Some are surfacing more than others while doing this, and one has to be acknowledged. Which one was it? For additional information, continue reading. After a few seasons, Robyn Brown's popularity gradually declined. She was first regarded as sweet for offering to stand in for Meri Brown. Due to her infertility, the first wife was still weighing her alternatives. Having saying that, Robyn made Meri a very nice proposal regarding surrogacy. But as time passed, it became evident that perhaps her motives weren't really honorable. Fans of Sister Wives began to see a different side of Robyn and stopped enjoying her. They thought she was taking rather than contributing since they perceived her as Kody Brown's favorite. The fact that Kody stayed with Robyn and her 5 children non-stop during the epidemic caused a significant rift in the family. Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Cristin Brown-Woolley, Kody's first 3 wives, had all left him by 2022. All he had left was Robyn, and with her children he was doing things he ought to have been doing with his own. Taking Aurora to get her ears pierced was one such instance. Although Kody supported Robyn's daughters and their anxiety problems, he turned her piercing into a father-daughter experience, but one Redditor thought that was manufactured and dishonest. About the scene, they wrote this. In Vegas, she already had her ears pierced. The actual F? In Vegas, she was not 18. The whole bonding thing was even more ridiculous than I had imagined. So, was Robyn Brown putting on poignant performances to win over viewers? Furthermore, has she ever done this before? Robyn Brown appears to have had the desire to do something for attention before. Other instances where Robyn wanted special moments captured on camera were mentioned by followers. There seems to be a pattern here. She gently informs us that getting her ears pierced wasn't her idea if you pay close attention to her before the piercing. I believe Robyn came up with the content idea. In a YouTube video, Gwen revealed that Robyn had chastised her for not waiting for the cameras when she had announced her engagement. When Robyn came out, I think she told Gwen the same thing. The incident between Aurora and Kody was televised even though the Brown kids did not think it should have. For many reasons, it was difficult to watch and uncomfortable. However, it all came down to Robyn and her desires, as well as how she handled the extremely depressing circumstances. Did Robyn Brown, the star of Sister Wives, fail in her grand scheme, and if so, what specifically went wrong? She stated that, unlike her former spouse, she did not want a multifamily. For the first 11 years, it was what she received, so what went wrong for her? How did her scheme backfire? For additional information, continue reading. Robyn Brown became the 4th wife and divorcee of the Sister Wives. Prior to her, Meri Brown was her first wife, Janelle Brown came next, and Cristin Brown-Woolley came last. They shared one house with their husband, Kody Brown, and had 12 children altogether, with one more on the way. He made light of the fact that he was constantly moving around the house and only knew where his belongings were half the time. With Meri's assistance, he then began to court Robyn, and even though she lived 5 hours away, they fell in love. Robyn Brown became the 4th wife and divorcee of the Sister Wives. Prior to her, Meri Brown was her first wife, Janelle Brown came next, and Cristin Brown-Woolley came last. They shared one house with their husband, Kody Brown, and had 12 children altogether, with one more on the way. He made light of the fact that he was constantly moving around the house and only knew where his belongings were half the time. With Meri's assistance, he then began to court Robyn, and even though she lived 5 hours away, they fell in love. According to a Reddit thread, Robyn Brown's ultimate goal was to become the favorite wife rather than to split up the family. She is now the lone and the favorite. Her tiny scheme was to keep the family together at all costs. Her small goal was to become the family's favorite wife. That really came back to haunt her, didn't it? He. Being the preferred spouse is nothing if you have no one to show off your preference to. Others contend that Robin Brown did not want her sister spouses to depart because doing so would require her to work, despite the fact that this argument is supported. She longs for the cash. Kody's currently creating her budget. The other wives show Chak is no longer with them. She continued to hold out hope that Meri and Janelle would give her money to avoid having to work. Robin fears that she may return to a trailer without running water or power. And a ton of outstanding debts, too. Karma David must be laughing hysterically. Robin. Now, she and Kody Brown are asking $1.6 million for their Flagstaff house, and Cristin Brown-Woolley has just sued him. Since Janelle Brown has even mentioned hiring a lawyer, finances might definitely be a problem. What exactly do you believe Robin was seeking for when she married into the family, and why do you think she did so? Talk to us about it and watch TLC's Sister Wives Sundays. Robin Brown, star of Sister Wives, is shown discussing the birth of Archer and Ace, the twins of Michael T. Brown-Padrone. She is present together with Michael T.'s mother, Cristin Brown-Woolley, and her husband, Tony Padrone. What is causing Robin to cry now? For all the information, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives are well aware of Robin Brown's tendency toward chronic crying. She enjoys sobbing even though she doesn't cry very often. She is currently there for Michael I.D. Brown-Padrone's second birth because the two used to be quite close. For a while when Michael T. was a teenager, she shared a home with Robin. She then continued to see her after Cristin Brown-Woolley broke away from the multiple family. Michael T. wanted Robin to be present when she welcomed her first child. For the past few years, the Brown family has been going through a lot of turmoil. Garrison's passing is just one more terrible blow. The once solid structure of the family has been falling apart due to Cristin's departure, Janelle's growing independence, and Meri's emotional detachment from Kody. This process might be sped up by Kody's sadness at Garrison's passing, which has brought to light the gaps in his marriages and child-rearing. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.